Good day, everyone. Welcome to our mathematics class. I am teacher Lineth, and our today's lesson is factoring polynomial with common monomial factors. Objective: factors completely polynomials with common monomial factor. Factoring: it is a process of finding the factors of an expression, and it is an inverse process of multiplication. To factor means writing the polynomials as a product of other polynomials which is in its simpler form or in its prime form. How do we factor polynomial? Take note of the factor common to all of the terms of the polynomial. Start by identifying the factors or the common monomial factors, or in your elementary math, the GCF or the greatest common factor. Let us review what and how to determine the GCF. The greatest common factor is the highest number that divides two or more numbers. Oftentimes, it is called the greatest common divisor. Example: what is the greatest common factor or the GCF of 12 and 18? First, let us going to list all the prime factors of the two numbers. So the prime factors of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. And the prime factors of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. These numbers are all prime numbers. So prime number is a number greater than 1 which has only two positive factors, 1 and itself. Notice that 12 and 18 has a factor of 2 and a factor of 3 in common. We multiply the 2 and 3 and the product is our GCF. Therefore, the GCF of 12 and 18 is 6. Example number 2. Find the GCF of 10x cubed and 4x. Factors of 10x cubed is 2 times 5 times x times x times x. The factors of 4x is 2 times 2 times x. The common factors are 2 and x. So therefore, the GCF of 10x cubed and 4x is 2x. Example number 3. Find the GCF of 9x cubed y and 6x squared y squared. The factors of 9x cubed y is 3 times 3 times x times x times x and y. The factors of 6x squared y squared is 2 times 3 times x times x times y times y. The common factors are 3, x, x, and y. So therefore, the GCF of 9x cubed y and 6x squared y squared is 3x squared y. To determine the GCF of the variables, you just simply find the variables with the least exponent that is common in each number. Now, let us use the GCF in factoring polynomial with common monomial factor. Example, factor 3x minus 12. Follow the simple steps in factoring polynomials. First, find the GCF. So the GCF of 3x minus 12 is 3. Next, divide each term of the polynomial by the GCF. So we have 3x divided by 3 is x, and negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. And this is our other factor. Then write the complete factored form as a product of the GCF and the other factor. So we have 3 times the quantity of x minus 4. To check, multiply the GCF to each term of the other factor. Let's multiply 3 times x and 3 times negative 4. Take note, a polynomial is completely factored if it is already prime. Example number 2. Factor x squared y squared minus 3x y squared. So our GCF is x y squared. Remember that in determining the GCF of the variable, find the variable with the lowest exponent which appeared in each term. Then, we divide each term with the GCF. So we have x squared y squared divided by xy squared is x, minus 3xy squared divided by xy squared will give us negative 3. X minus 3 is our other factor. So therefore, the factored form of x squared y squared minus 3xy squared is xy squared times the quantity of x minus 3. To check, let's multiply xy squared times x and xy squared times negative 3. Example number 3. Factor x times the quantity x minus y plus a times the quantity x minus y. Our GCF is quantity x minus y. So we divide 6 times the quantity x minus y divided by the quantity x minus y is 6. Negative a times the quantity x minus y divided by x minus y will give us negative 8. So our answer is the quantity x minus y times the quantity 6 minus 8. Let's try another example. Factor 21m cubed n minus 7m squared p plus 35n squared p cubed. Our GCF is 7. Why only 7? Because the variables m, n, and p are not common in each term. Then we divide 21m cubed n divided by 7 is 3m cubed n. Minus 7m squared p divided by 7 is negative m squared p. Plus 35n squared p cubed divided by 7 is 5n squared p cubed. Therefore, our answer is 7 times the quantity 3m cubed n minus m squared p plus 5n squared p squared. It is easy to factor polynomials with common monomial factor because once we know the GCF, the factored form is simply the product of the GCF and the sum of the terms in the original polynomial divided by the GCF. Example number 5. Factor 3x minus 6xy plus 2y. What do you think is the GCF? Okay, there is no common in 3, 6, and 2 as well as the variables. Therefore, our answer here is the polynomial is not factorable since it is relatively prime or irreducible polynomial. Thank you and see you on our next meeting.